A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant political shakeup, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has dismissed Peter Mandelson from his post as the UK ambassador to the United States. This decision comes after revelations regarding Mandelson's long-standing relationship with the late financier and convicted sex offender, Jeffrey Epstein. The Prime Minister's office released a statement confirming the withdrawal of Mandelson, citing new information uncovered in emails that raised serious concerns about the nature of his association with Epstein. The emails, which were recently published, suggest that Mandelson had a far deeper connection with Epstein than previously acknowledged. Notably, Mandelson had controversially suggested in these communications that Epstein's first conviction was wrongful and should be contested. This revelation has sparked outrage and led to calls for accountability, especially given the serious nature of Epstein's crimes against minors. Foreign Office Minister Stephen Dowdy addressed the House of Commons, stating that the Prime Minister made the decision to relieve Mandelson of his duties following the emergence of these emails. Dowdy emphasized that the content of the emails demonstrated that Mandelson's relationship with Epstein was materially different from what was known at the time of his appointment as ambassador last year. The emails reveal Mandelson encouraging Epstein to fight for an early release from prison shortly before Epstein was sentenced to 18 months for soliciting prostitution from a minor. In one of the emails, Mandelson expressed his admiration for Epstein, saying, "I think the world of you," just prior to Epstein's incarceration in June 2008. This correspondence has raised serious ethical questions regarding Mandelson's judgment and suitability for the ambassadorial role. The fallout from this scandal has been swift, with critics questioning how Mandelson was appointed in the first place, given his apparent close ties to a figure as controversial as Epstein. Mandelson, a seasoned political operator, has a history of resigning from high-profile positions, having previously stepped down from Tony Blair's government twice in the late 1990s. His experience in European trade was considered valuable by Starmer, who believed it would help mitigate tariffs on British goods in the US following Brexit. This dismissal comes just a day after Starmer publicly expressed his confidence in Mandelson, leading to further scrutiny of the Prime Minister's leadership and decision-making process. The rapid shift in Starmer's stance reflects the mounting pressure from both the public and political opponents to take decisive action against anyone linked to Epstein. The emails were brought to light following a release by the Democrats on the House Oversight Committee of a birthday album for Epstein, compiled in 2003, which included a handwritten note from Mandelson referring to Epstein as "my best pal." This revelation has further intensified the scandal, highlighting the extent of Mandelson's connections to Epstein during a time when the financier was already under scrutiny for his illicit activities. As the UK government grapples with the implications of this scandal, the focus now shifts to how this will affect diplomatic relations with the United States. The sacking of Mandelson marks a significant moment in British politics, illustrating the ongoing challenges leaders face when dealing with the legacies of individuals like Epstein. With Mandelson's dismissal, Prime Minister Starmer must now navigate the political fallout and restore public trust in the government's integrity. The Prime Minister's next steps will be closely watched as the nation seeks accountability and transparency in the wake of this troubling revelation. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.